Hello, good afternoon, welcome back to my channel. This is Louise from Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, like and share with your friends. So this afternoon I'm going to be doing a repot of the Fazli mangoes, but I'm going to just do an update as well on the rest of the Amrapali mangoes. So if you haven't seen the videos I did back in August, I bought two types of Bangladeshi mango. Well, they were in the Bangladeshi grocers and they had been imported from Bangladesh. One being the Amrapali. I had to buy a box of those because they didn't sell them singularly. And I bought two individual Fazli mangoes. So I thought I'd do an update because they do need to be repotted. The Fazli mangoes, that is. So here are the two Fazli mangoes. I did put them in the same pot because I didn't have much coir available, and I thought, well, if one of them doesn't survive, I don't want to waste all that compost. So here are the two. You can see there's two individual seeds there. Now this one has produced multiple stems. Well, I should say two more stems. So they've got one and two there. This one's putting out some new growth. That one's sort of not doing much, but there are three, and this is the main mango plants. So this is not as tall as this one. So this one sprouted later than this. However, it is a polyembryonic, but it's only got the one shoot, and that shoot didn't seem to do anything. It just stayed there. You can see down there. But maybe that's helped it to grow taller. As you can see, it's taller in height than this one here. But what I was surprised to see the other day, I was just having a look, inspecting them, and you can see it's got two growth points. So instead of it growing up singular like this one, just carry on growing, which is what mango seedlings tend to do. They just tend to just grow straight, and then if you break off the growing tip, it will produce branches. But I haven't touched this one. I had no intention of, picking off the top growth because it's quite a young seedling. It's only probably about 6 weeks. It's August that I planted it. So coming up to almost 2 months old. So it's far too early for me to be pinching out. I just want them to survive. So yeah, I was surprised to see that this has got another growth point there. So it's going to have two branches, possibly a third as well, because if I turn it round, let me just get these tweezers on, maybe I can show you. Just about, oh sorry, wrong one. Just where the tweezers there, you can see in the little join there between the stem and the leaf, there's a little bud. And that's possibly going to be another branch there. So we might end up with three. So yeah, I was quite surprised to see that. And also down here as well, more growth. So that I've never seen before. And it's not the first time I've grown mangoes. I've grown loads of mangoes. In fact, I came across a video that I did back in 2016 before I was even on YouTube, and it came up on my Facebook saying this day's back in 2016, and it was actually a video of my mango plants, different varieties of mangoes that I was growing then, and I'd never seen this branching before. I've seen on other people's videos of mature or much bigger mango trees starting to branch, but never at the seedling stage. So yeah, so this is another reason why I need to repot it, because the leaves are crossing over. So this plant's leaf here is covering that growth point there. So I definitely need to separate these two out. So I'm going to do that in a minute. I'm going to show you how I will separate them and then repot them. I've got this very brightly coloured neon pot. I couldn't find any terracotta coloured ones. It was the only one that I could find in this size, because I need to pot up slightly bigger but not too big. So I'll do that in a minute, but I'll just show you the Amrapali mangoes. So I've got quite a few of those. Let me just pick up one. So these are just a standard size mango. This is a hybrid. Amrapali is a hybrid of Dashiri and Neelam mango, and was created back in, I think it was 1971 in India, but they grow this a lot in Bangladesh. And so it's in a single pot, and it's, you know, it's growing slowly. It's not particularly fast. In fact, I had to buy a case of these, you know, box full, because they wouldn't sell them separately. So I ended up saving most of the seeds, not all of the seeds. And I've even got this one. This is not even in soil. It's still in the bag with a wet tissue around it. That's all it's in. But it seems to be doing quite well. I'm actually giving that away to my friend, so she can have that one. But yeah, so not as big as the Fazli, but you know, pretty standard size for, you know, a standard size mango. And I've got 4 more here, and they all appear to be single stemmed, apart from this one. I think this one, it started to grow and then it never produced a leaf, and then it produced this. So yeah, they're all pretty much the same size. With that one there, they're all the same. And there's another one. They're all in coir. I've not added any nutrients, you know, at this stage. Waiting for the seed to sort of dissolve, and then, you know, I can give them some more food. I don't know what's happened to this one here. I don't know whether that's a lack of water. Yeah, it's just noticed that there. I'm not happy about that. We'll have to see, to check that over in a minute. Right, I'll just pause the video. I'm going to show you another. Okay, so this is the same as that. It's Amrapali, and it was one of the last of the seeds to germinate. It was in a bag up to a couple of days ago, similar to this, and it didn't seem to be doing much. And then when I took it out of the bag, and then I noticed it just had produced these leaves, but then I noticed it's got another stem. See behind my thumbnail there is in fact another stem. Now whether that continues to produce, you know, leaves, I don't know, but definitely 2 stems there. So this one is polyembryonic as well, but it's the only one out of all of these. So I've got the 4 in there, 5, 6. So it's, you know, 1 out of 6 has produced, you know, more than 1 stem. So that, but the rest, as I say, they all seem to be mono embryonic. Right, so in here, in this bucket, I've got a mixture of coir. So that's the coir there. And then this is a little bit of John Innes, number 3, which is a loam-based, soil-based compost. This is the orchid bark. It's got like the chunky pieces in it, and that's for aeration. And this is the cacti and succulent potting mix. So these are what I've put in there, the orchid, cacti, and I will be adding some mega worm and I've got the John in here somewhere, but you get the picture. That's the mixture. So we give that a good old mix, and then I'm going to get this pot here ready. Okay, so I've taken them out, and here's one of them, and it's got quite a lot of roots on it. I think it's because it's got, you know, the multiple stems. And let me get the other one. So just pop that back there carefully. And just get the other one out. You can see how big the seeds are, you know, bigger than your average mango. And seeds, sorry, the roots there coming out the bottom, so definitely needed repotting. So I'm going to put this one in here. I'll just pause the camera and I'll bring this in a bit closer. Right, so I've divided the two and they're in the individual pots now. You can see them a little bit better as well. You can see the extra growth on there, and they've got their own space. So hopefully they'll increase size before winter, put on a decent amount of growth hopefully, because I've added the vermicompost in there and now the roots have got more room to spread. So if anyone else is growing mango and they've got some useful tips for me, please add them in the comments below, and fingers crossed I can get these through winter. Maybe next year might be double this size, who knows. So thanks for watching. Take care everyone. Bye bye.